Hello, and welcome to Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre. Action so good, makes you want to burn your house down. I'd like to thank the Man Ninja Clan and the Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre fans. I'd like to thank Jay, who really helped us out with some camera work. He was a good guy. I'd like to thank Scrug the Monster. I'd like to thank Renee. I'd like to thank WinterCon for letting us come in and do our thing. This is WinterCon 2023, Part 5.
Can I get a big round of applause for Deadpool? Those moves. Oh, careful.
Hey!
Great job.
You got me. You had me at hello.
That was great. And what is your name?
My name is, I'm just Addy Wilson. I just entered that cosplay is from a different universe, you know? Thank you.
Hot under there.
Usually my costume does get hot, but ironically, I wasn't hot today. Actually, I was really like, you know, I'm hot. Like, I'm hot, you know, but like...
We can see that. Well, good job. You look great.
Woo! Phenomenal job. Give it up for Deadpool.
Thanks, Deadpool.
Gotta put his eye back on, of course. Very nicely done. All right, next up we have a little duo from South Park. Wonderful costumes. And what are your name?
Stan Martian. Kenny McCormick.
All right, a pleasure to meet you both. I see you got a little tag. It's a buzz pass. Go ahead, show the crowd your little buzz pass. It's very cute. Judges, any questions for these lovely cosplayers?
Are you having fun tonight? This is your first time? Oh, well, welcome.
First WinterCon.
This is my first WinterCon too.
Good job, guys. How'd you come up with the costumes? Like, what inspired you? You love South Park? You look great. Give us a spin.
You guys look really cute. Have a good time tonight.
Fantastic, give it up.
Thanks, boys.
Next up, I'm sure it's a fan favorite. We got the Terminator. Wow. Absolutely phenomenal. You got a little something here.
How much of this costume did you make, beautiful?
Hello, say it again. I did not hear you.
Arnold, you haven't aged a day, darling.
Say it again, please.
I said, how much of this costume did you make?
I didn't make none of it.
That's a cool. You look very, very freaky. It's very awesome.
You look freaky too.
You're welcome.
Oh my.
Are you going to be back?
I'll be back in the future.
Also, well, have a good night.
Amazing job! Phenomenal. Gotta love the commentary up here on stage. You guys are real funny. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Yet again, we have another Deadpool, but this time, Christmas edition. He's so happy.
Just like the ones I used to know.
How cute.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas came early this year.
Wow, look at you. Did you put those lights on yourself, sir?
God. Oh my God. I think I'm attached to this thing. Like, I can't take it off. I just can't take it off.
I love those dance moves. Are you going to be pulling out those dance moves on the dance floor later in the casino?
Oh yeah, you might catch me outside. Or at the Casino Royale. I'm feeling lucky tonight.
You look awesome, babe. Good job. Merry Christmas. Have a good night.
Wonderful job, Mr. Deadpool. Thank you for giving us a very Merry Christmas. Next up, this is fantastic. I'm fascinated by the lights, but I gotta fascinate you guys too. Come up on stage, next contestant. Wow, got some lights there.
Bravo. How did you do that light in your arm?
The famous question.
Taking his face off.
How you doing? Actually, I got this commissioned by the awesome FX Studios. Kick FX Studios was able to commission this for me.
It's really very
Thank you.
effective. Very cool.
Is your head lighting up too, or is that handmade?
Yeah, this was also made by Mass Lab. I was the one who painted it and added some nice sunglasses so that I can see through it.
Good job. How long did it take you?
Maybe 4 months.
You look fantastic.
Nice job. Well done.
Oh, round of applause.
Amazing. I just noticed he's got little flames on his shoes too. Really dedicated to that outfit. I like it. Next up, we got Blitz Gaming, the god of gaming. Little bit of everything there. Oh yeah.
So, what's your favorite game?
Sylvie?
What's your favorite game out of all these games?
Gods don't have a favorite game.
Did you make this all yourself?
Yes, I did. I started in 2019, didn't like the way it looked, and kept building it and making it better every year.
Bravo!
This is a fantastic costume, and the attention to detail is
This
unbelievable.
here, this Gatling gun is called Nintendo Power. Everything on it's Nintendo.
Amazing. That's phenomenal.
Don't point that thing on me.
Good job, Beck.
And there are a few surprises.
And did you build the gun as well? Amazing, just amazing.
Fantastic. Give it up one more time.
Thank you.
Very well done.
You said there are surprises?
Oh, not anymore.
You said that there were some surprises? Which are?
Welcome back.
Whoa, fancy. Nice, nice. Huge round of applause.
Fantastic.
Bravo.
Dance around, go crazy. Feel outside.
Let me get that like creepy thing, you know, like when she comes out of the.
Like that?
Yeah. That makes it even better. Like that. Like clapping at the end.
Oh yeah, I love Pennywise. I do.
Ready?
Just losing your mind is what's. What's your name again?
Kay.
Say to the head.
Oh, hi. Kay cosplays.
When did you start on cosplay?
I started 2016 for real. 2016.
So like, what made you decide to cosplay her today? Awesome.
I haven't cosplayed this character in like
A year.
It has been a year. I last cosplayed for New York Comic Con. Yes, New York Comic Con. But she's back and ready for a little revival.
Hey there, Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre fans. We're here at WinterCon. We're here with again.
Kate Cosplays.
Kate Cosplays.
Hi.
That's right. She's rocking. And there's a chance that a guy like me who's such a, I'm so good looking, I break glass. I could get another hug from you.
Can I really
Eat your hearts out.
Like take your soul out? Like grab his chest and take his soul
grab my
out.
chest. My heart.
Oh, okay.
Not your chest, his chest. Dingus.
My chest.
I did. Don't worry,
It's all good.
we all good.
Fans, you know you love me. So stop the other stuff. You know you love me. You know you love me.
Hi there, Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre fans. My name is Keith Williams, and we're here at WinterCon. The Purple Avenger. Are you speaking of the Phantom? Ah, yeah. Well, wow. I was really surprised to be able to, work on the Phantom. I did it for about 10 years. It's a King Feature Syndicate character that was created by Lee Falk, and I worked on the period of 1995 to 2005 as the inker and letterer of the comic strip, and I had a great time doing it, and I still do drawings of the Phantom, and I still sell prints of him and everything, and well, it was actually a total kind of thing. I worked in comics at the time. My editor at the time for Web of Spider-Man, Danny Figueroff, asked me if I was interested in trying out for a comic strip, and I asked him which one. He said the Phantom, and I said, well, maybe it might not be a bad idea. I went and talked to Will Eisner, who created the Spirit. He was a teacher of mine back at School of Visual Arts, and I asked him if I should try to do something like that, because I was really into just doing comic books. Comic strips are a totally different thing. So we were at lunch, and he said, why not try it? See if it works for you. And I took that as a yes. I should maybe try and do it. So I got in touch with Jay Kennedy, who was the guy who ran the comic strip part of King Features at the time. He liked what I showed him, and then he sent me off to Lee Falk, who was the creator of the Phantom, and he made a deal, and bingo bango, I was on there. I love Space Ghost. That's my superhero character from back in the '60s. I used to watch the cartoons every Saturday morning. Space Ghost, Frankenstein Jr. and Impossibles, Herculoid, stuff like that. But Space Ghost was incredible, right? Wasn't it the best? Was it the best period of time for cartoons for kids? It was great. So, yes, Hanna-Barbera was absolutely fantastic with that stuff. And I just started. I started with a Frankenstein Jr. With his creator, Buzz. So I did a drawing of that first, and then I just started going nuts, and I did a few Mitors, Space Ghost, and I'm looking to do some Herculoids next. How it is? Yes. Well, this is about African Americans fighting in World War I and wanting to fight for their country, but unfortunately, the U.S. was not really into that at that moment in time, and even though they practiced and and went through all of the stuff that any other Army soldier would go through. It was still very difficult for them to get into the war on the American side. They had to be shipped over to France to actually fight in the war. So and they were actually an incredible group of fighting people, fighting men, and they were absolutely extraordinary in the war. They were one of the best troops, but unfortunately they weren't really celebrated even after the war was over. It took years before they were actually recognized. I didn't even know about any of this until I started working on the book myself. I had no idea. Well, I want to do a real cool group shot of them. Herculoids. I'd like to do a really great group shot of all of them fighting. You know, like all of the animals that they had, that Xandar had with him, and his wife and his son. I just want to put in one really big thing. You know, like maybe on something a little bigger than 11 by 17. My color scheme? Yeah, that's a good question. You know, I'm really not a colorist, you know, believe it or not. But you know, like I'm trying. So, yes, I did. I colored the Phantom. Yeah, that guy. Thank you. I did that with Copic markers, but it's like I'm more like a pencil and inker. It's like coloring. It's like really down third on the list of things that I do, but I'm really practicing and trying to do, you know, like doing experimenting and stuff like that, and hoping that when I do it, that it comes out right. It scares me to death to do it. Yes, this was something that I did that I worked on at another convention. During the slow times, I would try and pencil and ink something, and this is on a blank comic book cover that I did, and so this is Spider-Man and the Goblin, Green Goblin, in the background, and I just like doing these things. This, you know, like you can buy this, you know, like all these things, everything that's on my table is for sale. You should go to you can go to Instagram. It's Keith Williams Comic Book Art, or Facebook, which is Keith Williams. You know, you'll see my face on it, so like it's gonna be me. You know, I guess so you'll know who it is. You know, you're on the right page.
When you were a kid, what made you decide to go ahead and start doing this?
I just love comic books. You know, like my grandma gave me my first comic book. It was a Batman comic book, and ever since then, first I loved reading them, and then I wanted to draw them. You know, like I wanted to put them in stories that I created myself, and it just kept snowballing from there. You know, like high school to college, and I just wanted to learn how to do them the right way and learn anatomy and storytelling and stuff like that. And you know, like I'm just really into it. I just love it. Okay, one more time. Instagram, Keith Williams Comic Book Art, or on Facebook, that's Keith Williams. And yeah, those are the two places that I'm mostly at. Okay. Well, I have pops here, and what I did was on the side of the pop, I did a painting of, you know, so I do Spider-Man villains or Spider-Man himself, and this one's of Carnage right here, and I have one of Spider-Man, and so I would do them so that I kind of like paint them like animation cells, and yeah, and you know, like, so these are for sale also. There you go. And I'm planning on doing some more at a later time. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Vincent. Thank you very much.
Hello, all you Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre fans out there. I'm Claudia Black from Farscape. I played Erin Sun. Welcome to WinterCon. So Erin Sun is this rather extraordinary character because she's a soldier, she's a peacekeeper, and she was essentially a test tube baby. She wasn't born from a body. She was raised or created in a test tube to be a soldier, to fight for the peacekeepers. And she goes on this extraordinary journey, becoming, after being exposed to a human, unexpectedly in the middle of a space battle. She's a pilot. And she is considered irreversibly contaminated when she comes into contact with this human, and goes on this extraordinary journey, becoming a lot more human throughout her arc. I knew that the script was really original. I really appreciated the elements that Rockney had included of a living ship. That was new to me. I love that concept. I love the opportunity to embody a strong and layered character that was going to have a lot of potential to shift and transform over time. And I was asked by the casting directors in Australia to audition, at first, they asked me to read opposite actors who were auditioning for the other roles. The character of Erin, according to Brian Henson, in the early days, he told me there was an English woman who'd been cast, an English girl. So originally I was asked to audition other actors, so to read opposite them, the ones who were auditioning for other parts like Zan and so forth. And the role, apparently, according to Brian Henson, had originally been given to an English actor. And then when it was decided that it would be filmed in Australia, there are rules in the Australian Union that if the first person on the call sheet is from overseas, then the next person on the call sheet must be cast from Australia locally. So they said, look, we have a feeling that this role might become available to an Australian. We think you'd be perfect for it. We want you to read opposite the people auditioning for the other roles, and then maybe they'll get a sense of you and how good you are for this role, and maybe we can audition you for it. And that's what ended up happening. They actually offered me some of the other roles, or one of them in particular, and I said no, I didn't want to play it because I really felt that Erin was the perfect role for me at that time. And then unluckily for this English actress, the role could not go to her, and they ended up screen testing me with Ben Browder, and the rest, as they say, is history.
So when you were a kid, what did you see on TV or in the movies that made you go, you know what, that's what I want to do?
Yeah, so when I was a teenager, I went to see Alien and I went to see Terminator, and I saw Sigourney Weaver and Linda Hamilton up on the screen in those extraordinary roles. Erin was, I think, her aesthetic and the way I was embodying her was definitely inspired by Linda Hamilton and Sigourney Weaver. And it was clear that these women, these actors, had really sort of cleared the path for others to follow. They were real trailblazers. And I also, mentioned Lucy Lawless a lot too, because had it not been for her role as Xena Warrior Princess, I don't think people would have been as confident to let women helm these types of roles. Give me some clues about who that other character is. Oh, Chiana. Yeah. I don't think they really... maybe the writers had an intention at first to see if they could create some sexual tension between Crichton and Chiana. But I think Ben, Rockney and I had decided very early on individually, before we'd even really spoken to each other about it, that it was a love story to us. This felt like it had the opportunity to be a wonderful love story in space, a big sort of epic drama with a big heart at its center. So even though there were some early episodes where they were hoping that Crichton would take more of the sort of the Shatner type approach in Star Trek to having an alien woman of the week, Ben decided that, you know, he's such a family man and he's a softie and a romantic, and that's what I am too. Not a family man, but a softie and a romantic. And we decided to really sort of anchor into what it could be in terms of a real love story. And I'm really glad that we made that decision. Erin's appearance changed over time. I remember it was pretty mortifying doing the gallery photo shoots for the first season because Erin was described as being quite masculine looking, and I was such a tomboy that I really appreciated playing a role that wouldn't have to sit in the makeup chair for a long time or, you know, fuss about with hair and makeup. But then as she starts to soften and become a little more feminine and more safe in her sort of sensuality, and she's sort of connecting with Crichton, you can see over the seasons she becomes a lot more, you know, classically feminine. But I really love that no-nonsense battle pony and being able to slick the hair back and not have to worry about it. And it also really helped the effects department at the time because we did a lot of green screen, and it was really tough in those days to keep hair that was flowing or messy or fuzzy and figure out how to composite the green screen, the imagery that would replace the green screen behind us afterward in post-production. So we were doing what we could to actually help the effects team out and the DP, and it suited me just fine. And then once we decided to, you know, make Erin a little more feminine, we decided to actually use what they call a 3/4 wig. So we used the front of my own hair around my face, and then we actually had a wig of real hair that was very straight, unlike my hair, which clearly has a lot of natural curl. And that sort of shortened the amount of time I spent in the chair, and it gave us this really nice straight-haired look, which was, again, better for the effects department.
So, like, who are some of your favorite actors in the show? Like,
Oh.
What are your favorite characters?
My favorite characters in the show. I think Scorpius was really extraordinary. I think what Wayne Pygram did was really exceptional. He brought a new villain to television, and what Dave Elsey was doing with the effects makeup, he created something called Hot Flesh, which was a silicone type makeup rather than the latex foam. So there was a translucency to it, which made it seem at once more reptilian and also lifelike. There was a viscosity to it. It was a really interesting texture that moved more and articulated more. So we were really working with people at the top of their game. The costumes were extraordinary, and Wayne had this exceptional, haunting, quiet presence that became more and more menacing and powerful over time because he was so understated with everything he was doing.
So when you found out that the ship was actually a living animal, how did you feel about that?
Well, I mean, as I said before, one of the things that really drew me to the project was the idea of us being characters living in and having to work with a living ship. And the fact that the ship was a character in and of itself was a really fascinating concept to me. And then as the show progresses, my character in particular ends up having a very deep relationship and connection to the pilot of that ship. She herself being a pilot really becomes... You know, we see her starting to soften and become more vulnerable as a result of her relationship with the pilot of this organic ship.
So can you tell us a little bit about this? Because I'm very, that was really interesting. You hold it up and show it to the fans and talk about it.
So this is the first time that I have been able to talk about this project, which is Disney's Ahsoka, which is part of the Star Wars world. And I play Great Mother here, one of the Night Sisters, Clotho. And, you know, I grew up in the early 70s and watched the first, 4, 5, 6. Really powerful in my experience in childhood, watching these groundbreaking films, and I think it probably made quite an impression on me because, as you know, I've spent almost my entire career working in science fiction and fantasy, and it's just been really exciting to join, you know, the canon of Star Wars, and great for my younger son who grew up with Clone Wars and Rebels, and even though I had to keep it a big secret for the longest time, even from him, he was able to really inform me and let me know. He knew exactly who the Night Sisters were. And it was a fascinating experience working on the volume. It's a new piece of technology that's really pushing the boundaries with regard to what can be achieved in that type of set environment. And you know, it was a privilege to work with Dave Filoni because this is his baby, and really lovely people in every department. You know, his instruction for hiring was, if you're not having fun, then it's not Star Wars, which I think is a legacy that George Lucas has left Dave Filoni with. And it's great to be able to talk about it. I wasn't able to mention it because it started to air during the SAG-AFTRA strike. And while it was tough to be quiet about it, it's also so important that we've been striking to keep this industry alive and make it possible for shows with this level of imagination and human collaboration to continue. So it's a very interesting time for the arts and entertainment, and very exciting to be a part of that world. Not by number or name, no. They didn't give that. Yeah, that wasn't information we were privy to at the time of filming. I think there's 8 episodes, and I might be in either 5, 6, 7, or maybe 6, 7, 8. I think I'm in episodes 6, 7, and 8 of the series. Gosh, if people want to know more about me, I have a very complex life. I have this career, which is my first love. I'm also a single parent, so I spend a lot of time off social media, being very present with my kids. And I'm also a trauma specialist now, as a result of being a complex trauma survivor with PTSD. I became a trauma specialist myself, and I have a very meaningful other career behind the scenes, working intimately with people to empower them with tools that have great efficacy that I was lucky enough to find and use for myself, so that people can empower themselves to heal themselves of their traumas, as I did. I do a lot of video games. I've been lucky enough to bring Chloe Fraser to life on video games. Dragon Age. I did a fantastic show on HBO called The Nevers, which was created by Joss Whedon, and I played this character, Stripe. Very, very proud of that role. It was an incredible production that we had the privilege of shooting during COVID in London, and I got to take my kids over and film that, and that character just jumped off the page in the audition scene to me, and I felt like it was absolutely mine to lose. And I went and did a self-tape over at a colleague's place, and I did one take, and he said, "That's it, we got it." And I said, "Really? You don't want me to do another?" And he said, "No, you got it all in there." So I felt like Stripe was really someone I was meant to bring to life. She's a very battle-hardened soldier, but she has this very complex origin story as she connects to the leading lady of the show and the leading character. Been on Stargate, played the incredible Vala Malduran. She's a hoot. She was a really nice antidote after playing all of the heartbreak and grief that Aaron carried on the show on Farscape. Vala was this really light, cheeky space pirate that's kind of like a female Han Solo. What else? I've been in this a virus show, believe it or not. We filmed it just before 2020, called Containment. It was a remake. The WB, Warner Brothers, did an anglicized remake of a wonderful, I think it was a Belgian show, if memory serves, called Cordon, which is a cordon sanitaire, which is another term for sort of, locking down a certain area in a city to stop a virus from spreading. So that was rather timely. What else? A couple of things that I can't talk about yet that'll be coming out soon. It's really tough working in this genre because everything's so locked down and so top secret. When we were shooting Ahsoka, There were paparazzi shooting over the fence, trying to capture us walking to craft services, and it was really warm when we were filming, so we had to keep putting robes over us and concealing our appearance, and they were, I don't know, going through the trash or something. It's a very, very, it's a tough thing to keep secret when you're working on these very popular productions. What else? I'm trying to think. I've done so much. Been so lucky to do so much sci-fi and fantasy. Oh, I've been on some lovely animations. One's about to come out, another one from Olin Rogers. He created Final Space, and I played his mother, Cheryl, on that. They were such a lovely group of people to work with. I've done, episodes of Rick and Morty that are still playing, and there's all sorts of things that sort of come up on the telly, as we would say in Australia, where I'm originally from. And it's kind of cool for my kids to be at an age now where they love the shows that I've been asked to come and participate in. So it's, I don't know, maybe finally I'm becoming a cool mum.
Can you say your name again? At WinterCon? Yeah. And throwing it back to the Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre, or so let's get back to Sci-Fi. When I got there, I was like,
really enjoyed chatting with you guys. I hope you enjoy WinterCon. To all you Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre fans out there, I'm Claudia Black, probably best known at this con for Farscape, and it's been a pleasure.
Next up on stage, we have Colonel Ken Mitchell. Cosplaying from Stargate 1. What is your name, my friend?
Brian.
Brian, and is this your first WinterCon? Yes. Another newbie. Welcome to WinterCon.
Ken Mitchell from Stargate, the actors here.
Gotcha. Yes. Yes. Did you put this all together yourself?
Yeah.
Is it all sourced costuming, basically?
Some of my friend they patches me, 3D printed some stuff.
3D printed patches made. Yeah, cool. Good job.
And the actor here, so I had to do it.
Yeah, of course you did.
Give it up! Next up, she's a creepy one. We got Wednesday Hyde.
When the sun goes down and the moon comes up,
Look at those dance moves.
You make the mouthpiece, babe.
Yes, this whole outfit is my creation because I love Tim Burton's character. And Wednesday, the first 4 episodes were made by him, and she got infected by Hyde. The mouth is all latex and cat nails and painted.
Woo! That is phenomenal.
I feel like there's another energy that is an energy or a spirit that is around you. It might be over there. I think we might have to bring him up as well. You realize you've got a strange creature following you, my friend. Come on, honey.
We got the reanimator coming on stage.
I'm assuming you guys are together.
Whoa! We got a selfie coming.
Sweetie. Date night. Oh yeah. Who's this guy?
This is Reanimator.
Love of your life.
He infected me.
What happens at WinterCon doesn't always stay at WinterCon.
We can say that again.
And I heard that you can, that intestine is completely edible, but yes?
Absolutely, it's delicious.
What's it made out of?
Latex skin, marshmallow filling, corn syrup, and food coloring.
A balanced diet.
And did you make this whole contraption yourself? So cool.
How long did it take you?
Roughly 3 months, but the mask, everything made.
A really good job, I gotta say. This from head to toe is just a giant, beautiful mess.
Thanks for the nightmares that we'll all be having tonight.
Amazing.
Give us a spin, guys. Thank you.
A big round of applause. A lot of intricate detail in those costumes. Absolutely phenomenal. All right, next up. Next up, we have Casual Gambit from X-Men. Hope you like magic. Wonderful. And what is your name, my friend?
I am Gambit.
And is your first WinterCon?
This is the very first.
Another newbie.
We're popping your
WinterCon.
cherry.
Oh yeah.
So you love this character. Why, babe? What inspired you?
Because he's cool and he's a ladies' man. And he likes to play with cards.
What's your plans later on? Are you going to go play some cards down at the casino?
I'm gonna gamble my luck away.
I'll be right there with you, buddy. You look great.
Okay, mon ami.
Wonderful job. Unfortunately, folks, we have gotten to that time where it is the last, but definitely not least. We got another amazing cosplayer coming up to the stage. I want to hear you cheer nice and loud. Give it up.
I have my costume ready, but you got me.
He said he had his costume ready, but his costume fell apart because we waited too long. However, you look phenomenal. Give us a
You
little
look
spin.
awesome. Let's have a spin. Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing. I don't know what fell apart, but you did a great job.
I couldn't tell.
So is this a second helmet?
Put the mask down.
Did you make it yourself, babe? Did you make it yourself?
That's really cool.
Wow.
So what? So this sits on top of the other piece. I see. You must. Okay. Oh, 3D printed. Yeah. Bravo. How long did it take you? Got you. 10 months. Wow. Well, you look great. Thank you.
You did a fantastic job.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Turn around so the audience can see you.
Yeah, show everybody your helmet. That's pretty fantastic.
Give it up. Phenomenal job. Do you need help getting to the stairs?
Do you need a hand down the stairs? Good idea. A huge round of applause, guys. People work literally years to put these amazing cosplays together. Bravo.
For everybody that took part in this. Everybody. Give a round of applause for everybody.
A huge round of applause for everyone. Okay, you're going to need to talk amongst yourselves for a little bit because we have the hardest job of all to do. So we'll be back in a minute.
Thank you guys again for being such an amazing audience. We're going to take a short little break and our judges are going to decide. There is a first, second, and third place. So prepare yourselves.
Oh yeah.
I'm hearing techno in my mind. Oh, they're throwing money at me because I'm so great. Okay, they're throwing money at Deadpool, but who else? Oh, look at the tushy. Look at the tushy.
I know I ain't got nothing on it. Take all of that. I need this for my child support.
Did you get my tax money?
So
So, what made you decide to become Christmas Deadpool?
Obviously, it's that time of the month. It's the day of cherishing. Obviously, it's December. That's the first off. And I felt the spirit within me, even though I feel dead exhausted right now. Everyone does not give me a break while I keep giving love. I guess I know what Santa feels. That jolly red guy in a suit makes people smile.
Faye?
What's that character's name?
I can't see if it's a shoe. I was looking for a different guy.
You know what? Can I get a picture with both of you guys? Because you guys are both red shirts.
Oh yeah, sure.
Hey fans,
Just don't die though, okay?
live long and prosper.
Alright, if everyone would put their sabers down. And the audience can participate in this one too. Even the children. From down there, of course. Now, learning that there's more than one method to being a Jedi. Now, members of the audience, what is a Jedi's greatest tool?
Running away. The high ground. The Force.
That's right, the Force.
I like the high ground better.
You can use the Force to jump to the high ground. Okay, come on up. Okay. Step forward right over here, center stage. What's your name, Padawan? What's that?
Gemma.
It's nice to meet you, Gemma. And what's your name?
Isabella.
Nice to meet you, Isabella. And you?
Katarina.
Katarina. Oh my God, you three have such beautiful names. Oh, we have one more. And what's your name, Padawan?
Liam.
Liam. Awesome name. I like your shirt, by the way. Who are those? I've never seen those before. Well, I think I've seen him on another planet. So that's a Green Lantern, right? I guess they're not around Earth too much. Now, when the panel is over, stay on the stage because we're going to have a special plan for you. A special lesson plan of the Padawan variety. Oh yes, Padawan, come on front. Now, if you would come face this way. All of you can stand over there too. Facing towards me. Now, a little review. What is a Jedi's greatest tool?
Force.
Correct, the Force. The Force is an energy that surrounds us. First time too, that's the first time it's ever happened for the first time. You are a scholar. She was trained since she was born. She's a natural Jedi then. Okay. So, we are going to learn to use the Force. I need everyone to hold your hands out. Both hands. I have a microphone, so I can't. Now, I need you to clap your hands together. Clap. Clap. Clap one more time. Hold those hands together. Now rub those hands. Rub them real quick, real quick. Slowly pull them apart. Slowly pull them apart. Do you feel that? That staticky, tingly feel.
There's more Padawans.
That's the Force. It is an energy field that holds the whole universe together. It flows through every living creature. That is all of you, us, even him. Now,
You did not just point me out.
oh, by the way, I need to volunteer for something.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
So, on the count of 3, I want you to hold your hands back. And on the count of 3, push forward. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Excellent job. Woo! You even knocked his belt off. Now that is powerful. Now, let's see how you do against 3 Jedi.
That's easy.
2 Jedi and a Sith Lord. Gene Theory. 2 Jedi and a Sith Lord. Okay, 3 Jedi and a Sith Lord. Okay. So, hold your hands out. Now, we're not going to fall as easy as...
Don't you dare!
Kids, help me out. Now, we're going to brace ourselves, so you're going to have to really try with us. I take that back. There is no try. You're going to have to really do with us. Hold your hands out. 1, 2, 3. That is why you always keep your guard up.
Yeah, they don't. That's why we always defeat them.
I told you the cookies was a lie.
You really gotta stop doing that!
Now, let's try that again. Again, we're gonna keep our guard up, so you're gonna have to really use all your focus against us. Hold your hands back. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you left your guard up. Okay, that was good, but I think you could do better. Let's really harness it. Close your eyes for a second. Take a deep breath. Concentrate. Now, focus all your energy into your hand. Hold it back. 1, 2, 3.
Look who didn't keep their guard up.
Quiet, you. Well, that was good. That was real good. My back ain't so good, but that was good. Congratulations. You broke through our guard. And we're Jedi Masters. Woo. We're going to look into your career with great interest. Now, we're about to begin the children's Padawan class with lightsabers. So, for the 2 remaining adults, this might be a little elementary for someone up to your skill. Now, before we hand out our lightsabers, or our training sabers, you gotta work your way up to a real lightsaber. I need you to hold your hand up and repeat after me. I promise to listen to my Jedi teachers and my parents. I will not swing wildly and hurt my friends. And we will respect each other's safety. Now we have a Jedi Temple guard on hand. If anyone falls to the dark side, I'm gonna have to ask them to escort you off the training premises. And I don't want to do that because you're all very awesome.
Theater, watch Vinny's show.
Hi, Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre.
You're watching Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre.
Okay, hi folks, how you doing? I'm Chris from the Big Apple Conventions.
Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre, Chilling Theater, 2002, October. is Francine, and you're watching Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre. Hello, Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre.
Hello, America. New York, hello. Sci-Fi Ninja Theatre at hotmail.com. Hope you enjoyed it. Later.